We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to The Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we're shining our indie spotlight on Baba Is You. It's by Hempuli Oi and RV Takari. I'm sure I'm butchering all of that. I apologize. And this is part of my, I know it's going to be silly guys and gals, but my 12 days of Bump Miss. Basically from, well, yesterday all the way through to the end of the year, I'm going to be playing and showcasing something new on the channel, whether it be an indie spotlight, a first look video, a start of a new series, something new that we've never had on the channel before. I have played this on stream for a little bit. It's a really interesting and it's just a really cool game, very fascinating and awesome. And it deserves a lot more love than it's gotten. I think it received quite a bit of love back upon its original release. It was released on March 13th, 2019. It's available on PC and on Switch. I'm going to be playing the Switch version, and I hope you guys just enjoy and have fun with it. So, without any further ado, let's hop in. So, like I said, folks, this is a fantastic game. It is absolutely simplistic in just the nature, the graphics, all the designs, and everything else, but it is so different and smart. There's nothing else like this that I've ever seen. Maybe there is in some other realm or world, but I've not seen its equal, its like, if you will. So essentially, this is a game all about rules and the ability to manipulate said rules. So we're watching the opening sequence right now. Like I said, very minimalist, very simplistic by nature, graphically and everything else, but it's got its own charm, right? I think it looks quite good. I'm enjoying this significantly. I played around with it a lot. I really picked this game up first while I was researching something else, and I found this game. I was like, oh, this is really cool, and I wanted to see if I could break my wife's brain. Answer is yes. Yes, I could. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Baba Is You. And as I stated, the whole world is all, and the whole game, the whole premise behind the game is all about rules and manipulating the rules and changing the rules. So you look at the screen, and disregarding the move, it's telling us the basic control scheme here. You have 4 phrases on the board right now, on the screen. Baba is you, meaning that little rabbit, sheep, goat, I don't know, whatever it is, a little white blob there, that's us. We are Baba. Baba is you. The flag is win. That's how we get Baba to the flag, and therefore we can win the level. The wall is stop, meaning if we run into one of the walls, we will stop, and the rock is push, meaning we can walk up to the rock and we can push it. So you would think, okay, well, I'm trapped in here. I can't get out of the walls, going up and down. I can push the rock. Oh, this is easy. I can just go over here, get the flag, and be done with it. Well, yeah, you can also reverse, by the way. Reverse all the way back to where you started from. So, yes, that is a way to get through it. That is what we traditionally would be like, oh, well, this is a super easy puzzle. But I told you, this is a game that is a puzzle game, but it's all about rules and manipulating rules. If you want an immediate game over, oh, look, there's no wall over here. Nothing says we can't walk outside the black space on the screen. Now, granted, the edge of the screen is the edge of the screen, so yeah, we can walk outside the wall. So say we're like, well, I don't want the wall to be stop anymore. The wall is no longer stop. We can walk right through it. And now the wall is stop again. We can't walk through it. Perhaps we don't want the rock to be pushed, but we want the wall to be pushed. We can do that as well. There we go. We have pushed the wall out of the way. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, it's such a cool idea and premise, and like I said, I've never seen anything like this before. This is something special, and it absolutely deserves to be showcased by anyone who is into indie games at all. This is 100% one that you should have on your radar. You should check out. It is so smart. It is such a cool idea or concept. So again, we can push the walls out of the way. The flag is no longer win. We moved the flag is win down to the rock is win. And now we just go to the rock and we win. So again, it's all about the rules that are available to you and how you can manipulate them. Or you can just treat it for a while. You can treat it as just a straight puzzle. You will not be able to do that for a long time because, again, the whole hook of the game, the whole premise of the game is, where do I go? Is the ability to manipulate said rules. Okay, so again, Baba is you is a rule, and the wall is stop is a rule. So right now, we can't do anything. We are trapped inside of here because the wall is stop. But maybe the wall isn't stop. Now, if you want to auto-lose, that's the way to auto-lose. You mess with the Baba is you without doing something different. And this is my favorite way to do this. But before we do that, I need to adjust some stuff here. Oop, I did that wrong. There we go. So right now we have no win condition, but we're about to. The flag is win. So we could right now go to the flag and end it. But that's not impressive enough. What we need is... Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this completely different than my initial thought process here. So right now, Baba is you. But not only is Baba you, but the wall is also going to be Baba. So when we do this, we now have a large quantity of Babas that we can move in any way that we want to. Which is pretty darn sweet and really, 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 really cool. So let's win. One of our Babas made it. We are good to go. So if you guys are looking for something different, you're looking for people who are like, I don't really know about video games. I like, science or rules or this or that. I don't know. Not everybody likes fun things. Some people like to tease their brain. Sometimes people are like, well, if it's not going to make me smarter, what's the point? Other people are the complete opposite. I don't want to think when I'm playing a game. I just want to do whatever. All types of people enjoy games. Or some people limit their gameplay stuff to stuff that's going to teach them things and let them learn. This is going to teach you to think outside your box and outside of your normal problem-solving skills. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about that. Now, what is this about this game? This game is just fantastic. It's so good. All right, the wall is me, so I'm the wall. The flag is stop. This is basically the exact same thing that we just did. Now, there is a problem. If we do Baba is win, that's not going to help us because there is no Baba on this map. However, if we throw a flag up here and we make the flag win, I'm just going to finish this level quickly because, again, it's more or less a repeat of the last one. Only this time we made the flags all the way around would be the save point or the good stuff. So you can go to each one of these, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it in order. You can do whatever you want. It's going to unlock additional things and stuff as you go. So, like I said, we're just going to play through this for like 25 minutes or so and let you guys kind of see all there is to see. I'm sure I'll get stuck at some point, but hopefully not anytime soon. Alright, some things to know, some things to remember. You see in the top left up there, we have Baba is you and wall is stop. Those are blocked off by a wall. The only way to manipulate the wall is to move those things. We can't do that. They're inside of a wall. Therefore, those things are permanent. We cannot actually move those or change them or modify them in any way. So we will always be Baba and the wall will always be stop. That also being said, since we can't get outside of the wall, water is always sink. So, the only things that we really have to play around with right now is flag is win and rock is push. So, we're going to push the rock, it's the only thing we can do right now, into the water, which it sank, and then filled in the area so we can walk through. Now, again, we don't have enough rocks to get over there to do anything. So what we're going to have to do is make the rock win. Now, there may be some other random things to do, but I think this is one of the more one way to win situations. So there we go. And I'll try to complete this entire section before we move on to any of the other areas still out of reach. Alright, so here we are. We have rock is push, skull is defeat, flag is win, Baba is you. Again, the top two in the corner, we can't really pull anything unless we're reversing. So essentially, we can do this and then undo, and it looks like we pull stuff. But we're not actually pulling it. We're just reverting each turn that we took is what we're doing. So the only things we can really manipulate is rock is push and skull is defeat. And there's an easy victory here. And that, my friends, is going to be this. Since rock is push and skull is defeat, we should, in theory, and we'll test it right now, we can push this with the rock. So, if we push the rock through, and one more through, it's going to move the skull out of the way. Therefore, skull is no longer defeat. We can walk along the skulls, and we're fine. And then straight on into the flag. And there you go. Another pretty much straightforward one where there wasn't a lot of leeway on how to solve it. Let's go to the volcano, level 5, and see what's going on here. Alright, Baba is you. Wall is stop. It's stuck in the top left corner, so we cannot manipulate wall in any way. It's also covered by lava. Lava is hot, stuck inside the wall. We can't move it. And Baba is melt, which we cannot change. But we can do some other stuff. Now, right now, the immediate problem is we need to get down past Baba is you, and if we move any one of the 3 up or down, it's going to basically game over us. See? So we have to undo that. So we have to push this out of the way. So the only way out is to do what we just did there. However, I think I know what I'm going to do. However, we're going to have a fun experience here. I believe we could do something along the lines of lava is push. And I think we could push the lava. I'm not sure. You know what? We're going to try it. But I do have a way I want to defeat this. So we need to make sure that we can still do that if I manipulate this right. So we may be able to just push the lava out of the way, which is fine. But, I mean, anybody can do that. That's simple, right? It's so basic. Even a child could figure that one out. But what if we didn't want to have lava? What if we preferred to have just a whole bunch of Babas? And now there's no risk of melting. And the army of Babas march forth into victory. It's so cool. I really like this game. I don't know why I've sat on this for so long without sharing it with all of you guys. I think part of it is I cannot get very far into the game, and I do not want to do a full series on it because I will struggle and I will fail at it. But there are several people who have played through this, who have done coverage of it, who have played all the way through and can do all the super crazy, insane, difficult things that come along. And I highly recommend you go check those out because it's really cool. Again, I was doing some research for another game for the Indie Bros, and I came across this one, and I was like, wow, this is fascinating. So when I got done doing what I was doing, I started to watch some of this stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. I have to play it. I absolutely need to get my hands on this. And honestly, I haven't regretted it. Off limits. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so again, rock is stop. That is permanently locked in. Skull is defeat. Flag is win. We cannot change any of those. They're all blocked off by the rock, which is stop. So, again, that's a problem. Baba is you is fine. Wall is stop is not fine. So, again, we're going to take a page out of the same book that we had just done. And I actually need it there. We're going to do this. Wall is Baba, and we're just going to walk on in and get it done. Super easy, especially after, you guys know I like my armies of Babas. My armies of Babas. My armies of Babas. Alright, grass yard is where we're going now. Let's see what we got going here. I didn't do all of these recently. Alright, grass is... I did do this one. I do not remember how I did this one, but it's okay. Alright, Baba is you, flag is win, grass is stop. Oh yeah, I completely forgot again. You look at the screen and you have to remember the rules that exist on this level are on the screen. So I was like, how do I get this out of here? I don't know. And then I completely forgot that, oh yeah, I could do this. And I can come out to the side and everything is fine. So again, you have to remember, if you do not see a rule on the screen, it does not exist. Like, I was sitting there playing like the wall was going to stop me, and it wasn't. And that's something that you have to wrap your head around. We need to get the flag is win going here. So this is actually a super easy one, but it's the first one that you're like, okay, you look at all the rules and you're like, oh no, how do I get those out of it? And then you realize, oh right, this isn't a rule. The wall literally means nothing. It's so smart. It's so smart. Alright, we have defeated all of the first chunk. Then we have, to open this, we need 3 flowers, which we have 0 flowers, so we can't go that way. We're gonna have to go into this area of the lake, and we have a lot of stuff to unlock and do in here. Level Lake 1, Icy Waters. Baba is you, and Sink. Jelly is Sink, okay. Wall is stuck. Sorry. Wall, well, I mean, that's fine. Oh, okay. So, alright, well, this is a weird one then. This is something that I don't think I realized how strange this one is. Yeah, I don't believe I actually figured out how strange this actually is. So, herein lies the problem. I mean, I know I've done this one, and I'm sure it's supposed to be pretty easy. But I'm not real sure what I need to do for this. Anyway, apparently the water tiles are Sink, even though it doesn't actually say that here, which is strange. So this is the first time I think I've seen a rule that should not apply. But it does. Anyway, so Baba is not you and Sink. So, my question is, how do I... Jelly is... Wall is Jelly, maybe? Wall and Jelly are Sink? No. Or maybe Baba is you. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's push this back in here. Oh. Maybe Baba is you and Wall? I don't know what that's going to do. Curious, though. Nope. Maybe it's Wall and Baba is you? I'm not entirely positive what I want to do here, but I think it's going to be something like that, and then I'm able to get the wall to go over and break it all down. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. I got a little carried away there. There we go. There we go. Alright, so oddly that one was more difficult than it was the last time I had done it, which is fine, I suppose. Alright, turns. Star is Sink, Rock is Push. We have an and, Wall is Stop on the outside. We can't get out of the wall. The flag is Win is not stoppable either. And the skull is Defeat. Okay, so we gotta push the rock out of the way. What if... oops. Nope. What if the star is Push and Sink? Cool. Baba is you. Flag is Win. Flag is outside. Okay. So here's the solution to this one. So we need to be able to get outside the walls. We cannot change that the walls are stopped. So the only way we're going to be able to do this is if we change that we are Baba solely. Only way to do that is to be both Baba and the crab. And there we are. So, simple enough. Sweet, sweet victory. Whew. I'm going to go with 4. I should go with 3. I'm going to go with 4. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. The pillar yard. Pillar is push, flag is win, wall is stop, Baba is use, star is defeat. Again, I feel like this is relatively simple. We're just gonna do the pillar is Baba. Oops. Boom, there we go. We got through with one of our Babas, and that's all we needed to do. Okay, we'll do 3 and 5 too. And I think that's probably gonna do it, guys and gals, after these last 2. And it just keeps getting more and more and more complicated. There's more and more rules, more and more mechanics that get added into the game. It's an awesome premise. It's really awesome, and it deserves to be shown and loved way, way, way more. Alright, so I feel like the easiest thing to do right now is love is move. Push that out of the way. The Kikis are these other little creatures, and boom, there it is. Algae was defeat. We just had to basically have the heart move out of the way, and we did. Going into 5, the brick wall, level 5 lake, or level lake 5. Alright, this is gigantic. Alright, Baba is you, flag is win, wall is stop. I think Baba is win. Must hit things in right order. There it is. Baba is win and Baba is you. Simple and easy, right? Pretty straightforward. And then we can go into the submerged ruins. This is like an extra bonus level where things get way more difficult. I think we could try this. I think I tried the extra one before, and it took me a long time to figure this one out. Yes. This is the one that took me a while to figure out, and I don't know that I remember how to do it. Alright, so we do that. Rock is... Okay. Hold on. I think... Okay, I think I remember what I needed to do here, and that wasn't it. All right, I think the key to this one. This took a long time to figure out. I mean, it took me probably at least 10 to 20 minutes to figure this one out. This was not an easy one, and I'm not sure that I remember exactly. I don't remember exactly how to do it. I think I can get away with it this way. Nope, that's not. Oh no, okay, hold on. Okay, so right now the rock is not me. So basically we got the rock past the crabs. The only way we can get a win here is if we move this combination over. Right now the flag is defeat. There is no win condition. Sorry, I had to think there. I know I went silent, and I really had to rack my brain to figure out how we had to do it. So essentially, at this point, we now have the rock that we'll be able to push back into place to become both Baba and the rock again. And what's going to happen is we're going to push this over. It's going to make the crabs now defeat, and the flag is the win condition. But there's no way for us to get past the crabs. If we try to, we will die. However, since we already have the rock past the crabs, We're going to be able to go right one and down one, and there's our victory. That took me a long time to figure out, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea of one of the harder challenges there. And again, very, very, very early on, there's, I want to say hundreds of levels. It is a crazy, crazy, crazy fun game. So if you guys like brain twisters and teasers and like to have your mind melted by somewhat simple concepts, you know, there's rules on the screen that you can change most of the time and just win by manipulating the rules and fitting within those realms, within that box of rules. And it's just, like I said, it's a really cool thing. I know I've said that a whole bunch of times, but I can't iterate it enough. It's awesome. I really like this game, and it deserves all of your love and attention, especially if you're into puzzle games and things of that nature. Alright, that's it, guys and gals, for our Indie Spotlight on Baba Is You. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have all the relevant links down below in the description about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, all of that stuff down below. Just check it out. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you think of the game. Does it hurt your brain? Did you understand any of it? Did you think it was super easy and you'll be able to breeze through the whole thing? Have you played it? Tell me, guys and gals. Let me know your experience with the game, what you thought of the game. You know, just talk with me. Give me some feedback, and hopefully you guys will check it out, maybe. We'll see. Either way, folks, until the very next episode, subscribe to the channel, like the video, do the YouTube stuff, feed the algorithm. You know the score. I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.